Americans are furious. They're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars of their hard-earned money on new homes. But yet, these homes are falling apart, and it is getting ridiculous. Today, I'm going to show you many examples of brand new homes that are failing inspection as we speak because of so many different issues. Like water is just dripping out of faucets. We have shower pans that can't hold water, roofs that are falling down, and some are seeing their retaining walls, well, crumble just within months of purchasing the home. This is why many are saying you should not buy a brand new home in 2026.
Please do not buy new construction in today's market.
Yeah, don't buy new construction. But why? Many people say, you have to buy new. Don't spend your money on an old home that's going to need to be renovated and fixed. Buy new because it comes with warranties. It comes with just everything's brand new, so you have no issues. No. According to many contractors, they are saying that they continue to get called in to certain jobs because the previous contractor was in such a rush to get to their next job that they did everything wrong. Look at this.
Like, you're not going to believe it, but have a look at this. Sweet Jesus, how many things can be wrong on one simple deck install? Unbelievable. New construction.
Yeah. People will seriously go look at some of these new houses. They will go to open houses and they will try to pinpoint all the things that they see wrong. I have a friend that he is a contractor, and this is something that he does in his spare time. Him and his wife will go out and they'll get ideas for new builds. But at the same time, they go into these homes and they try to pick out all the things that are wrong that they see visually. And I'll tell you right now, some of the things that he's coming back with are insane. Look at this one.
Here's a brand new $800,000 home. Let's check it.
Brand new build. Not good. And already falling apart. Brand new house. And they didn't even seal the roof properly.
Whoa, what the? A brand new home and it already has tenants.
Yeah, wouldn't you love that? You're getting your home inspected and all of a sudden you see a mouse just running across your attic? Yeah, that's great. Okay, so now you got to deal with that. But again, all the leaking faucets, all the leaking pipes, the roof is collapsing. How can this be an $800,000 house and yet it's falling apart? And people aren't even moved in yet. But it gets even worse. It doesn't just happen from the finishing touches, from laying the tile and putting in all the plumbing fixtures. No, this goes back all the way to the framing of the house as well. Look at this one.
This is why you gotta come when you get your house built.
You gotta inspect it.
You gotta come every single day to watch these folks build your home. This a load-bearing wall. Look at the gap. Look how your nails in here.
Look at this one. Look right here. Look at this. It's not even stable.
Look at your gaps. This is why you gotta come.
It's not even stable.
Look at this nail. This is why you gotta come when these folks building your house. Look at the nails. You ain't gonna never see this because this is gonna be behind the wall.
What most people don't realize is that when you are getting a house built, you should go and look if you can. Now, if you just bought a brand new house, obviously you weren't there for the construction of it, the framing, the foundation work, all that stuff. Obviously, you just don't know. But I have a friend that he just did some work on a house, brand new home, and they were digging out some trenches. They were going to do some irrigation lines and things like that. And one of the things that he kept finding were there were tools, there were some of the material, wood, bottles, there was beer bottles, soda cans, so many different things just in the dirt that they buried everything. They put everything down and covered it all up and leveled it. That's what he's finding. But again, this is what we see. And so of course, millions of Americans are concerned about buying new construction, and everybody wants a home from the 80s and the 90s because that's when homes were built with a little more stability. They were built better. The contractors took a little more time to actually perfect their craft. But look at this one. This is a $2.7 million house. Let me know if you'd be okay paying $2.7 million for a home, and this is what you get.
Stairway handrail. Everything looks good. It's secured. Whoops. Somebody forgot to install a bracket. Testing the slope of the shower pan. And it stops right where the water's pooling.
Top of the stairway, the carpet's a little loose.
Checking receptacles, making sure they're GFCI protected. This one does not appear to be.
Electrical sub panel, I'm testing breakers for GFCI protection to make sure they trip. We have 2 that don't. Number 24 and number 26. That's the dishwasher and the microwave. Screens here for the ducts. This one doesn't even line up, so it'll be blowing most of the air behind the brick. And they're all being held on with silicone, and we'll fix it.
Would you pay $2.7 million for that house? Okay? Where you're seeing the duct, it's going right into the side of the house, so it'll blow between the siding and the brick. And then the vent isn't even on there with screws, it's siliconed on. And the screws had silicone on there and pressed into the hole. $2.7 million for that. Would you pay that? Let me know down in the comment section below. Then look at this one.
Let's pick apart this house. I'm going to recommend putting a kick-out flashing right there. That way the water will drain into the gutters better. We'll probably need to add another one right here. And I'm taking a closer peek, and it looks like there's a little gap between that board and the stone wall right there, so that needs to be sealed up. Let's add another kick-out flashing right there. Looks like there's little openings at the mortar. Probably need to have that sealed up as well. Looks like none of the light fixtures have been caulked yet. I see light. I see missing caulking. I don't see light. I see light again. This ground rod is a little bit high. That could also be sealed up right there, the electrical box. I'm sure they'll get to it at some point. What do you think? It's like I always say, do your best and then just caulk the rest. Guys, let me show you how I inspect these gas meters. Don't smell anything. There's water inside the water meter box. Looks like we're missing some weather stripping on this back door. Pretty large opening right here. Alright, Steven said be as picky as possible, so I'm gonna do some stuff. Yeah, that's leaking. Put on the report.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're seeing. So when you're buying a new construction home, just understand in 2026, you may not be getting the best construction. It's new, but it's not the best. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think? You going to plan on buying a new construction home in 2026? Let me know down in the comment section below. But again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.